I'm happy to be here, and today I'm going to present about the use or the utility of infographics to scaffold students' writing development for undergraduate students. My name is Undraa Maamuujav, and I'm a third-year doctoral student in the School of Education at University of California, Irvine. So in this study, what I am exploring is this instructional approach of integrating infographic as an authentic genre to scaffold undergraduate students' writing development. The way how the infographic is integrated in this process-based writing is prior to the traditional assignment. And our research goal, my research goals are to understand the ways in which undergraduate students used their infographic, their created infographics to support the writing process. I also wanted to find out their own experiences and perceptions of using or engaging in this kind of multimodal approach in the traditional or process-based writing. The research context is that it's an upper division writing course in a large university in California, and that's University of California, Irvine. And the course is situated in the School of Education, and it's a discipline-specific writing course. My research question one was in what ways students use their infographics in composing their traditional writing of research paper. And second research question was, what do students find beneficial about using infographics in process-based writing? And the last research question was to find out about the challenges students may have experienced while engaging in this type of instructional approach. This undergraduate writing course uses the universal or draws on the universal design for learning, highlighting the importance of providing a range of resources, tasks, and experiences, recognizing the variability in what motivates students to write. And also it integrates this multimodal way of composing or communicating, engaging students in creating infographics as an additional way to communicate their ideas is a method of promoting exposure to and experiences of multiple resources, digital tools, and multiple modes and modalities. The overall pedagogy or the right assignments that the students were to complete in this course was first the infographic situated right before the traditional research paper writing, and then students go from research paper to opinion editorial, and all these different genres are on the same interest-driven topics students choose at the beginning of the writing course. We collected student artifacts, the revised draft of the infographic, and a first draft of the research paper to see to what extent the students are using their infographic or how they organize their ideas in the infographic to the research paper. I also collected student survey and open-ended reflections that they wrote after completing their infographic and the research paper, and at the end of the course, and to see specifically to find out their experience, perceptions, and challenges, benefits. My research question one was, in what ways do students use their infographics in composing their research paper? And I did a qualitative content analysis looking at the infographic and the research papers based on 5 rhetorical moves that are observed both in infographics and the research paper. Those include topic, focus, and key points, order of ideas, and the overall structure. I identified 6 patterns, and the first major pattern was that 41% of the students in this class used their infographic very strictly as an outline. Both ideas and structures were replicated in the research paper and followed the same order. About 23% of the students used their infographic as a springboard and that is the research paper adds on ideas and goes beyond what was presented in the infographic. And about 18% of the students, infographics used to identify key points, but these key points were developed in different orders in the research paper. And 9% infographic used to identify key points. The paper focuses on one or two major key points, but did not explore other key points that were presented in the infographic. And of 10%, that's about 2 students in the class actually produced different contents for both infographic and the research paper. The research question 2 and 3 explore students' experiences and perceptions. And all students who responded, that's 19 out of 22 students in this class, agreed or strongly agreed infographics helped them write their research paper. Analyzing their open-ended reflection and survey questions, I identified 3 major themes, and these include making rhetorical moves, lessening affective constraints, and reducing cognitive loads. Most of the students reported things like the infographic helped them organize their thoughts, identify key points, and find the focus, and as well as express their ideas in more concise form. For example, in the blue here, representing this making rhetorical moves, students said, creating my infographic made me realize what I really wanted to focus on. Creating the infographic helped me organize my main ideas. My main points were easily displayed, clear organization appeared. The second theme was lessening affective constraints, and these were students reporting reduced anxiety and boosting confidence, as well as meaningful engagement in an activity that is to most of them a new task. For example, as students said, writing long papers tends to be intimidating, but the infographic helped shape the paper and it made me feel confident going into the research paper. And another student said it was new, but a lot of fun. The third theme was reducing the cognitive loads, and that included planning and ease of task, visualization, and as well as linguistic constraint, or reducing the linguistic constraints. One student said, I was able to get to the point without having to worry about providing evidence and sounding very scholarly. And a few challenges was that navigating the infographic websites, and those websites often come with free signup, but the free signup has limited access. That was one of the other challenging aspects was selecting key points, presenting information in a concise way, and structuring and organizing ideas. And finally, just a reflection is that we know that writing is very difficult and complex task, and so is teaching writing. So effective and efficient scaffolding of students' writing skills and development is important. And also today, literacy is redefined to include a lot, multimodal communication, and there's the profound and far-reaching effect of an increasingly digital environment on communication forms, practice, and values. So this infographic assignment helped, kind of tap into that multimodal communication. I would like to acknowledge or end my presentation acknowledging that this project was funded by UCI's Education Research Initiative mini grant, and my collaborators are Dr. Janelle Krishnan and Dr. Penelope Collins from UCI. Thank you.